This is so important because these are the young people whose minds will be able to cure cancer, or when the next pandemic comes, they're the ones that will be able to piece together the things that we need to keep people safe and healthy. I'm Leroy Nesbitt. I'm the Executive Director of the Black Student Fund, and in my role, I'm responsible for the leadership and management and direction and operations of the organization. The Black Student Fund is a unique not-for-profit. It was founded in the 1960s in the spirit of Brown versus Board of Education, with the hope and desire of creating opportunities for students of color at independent schools in the Washington D.C., Virginia area. ID Tech is an organization that is just cool on its face. That technology and talking about that is cool, and that attracts people to it. Number two, ID Tech has proven to be a very human organization, recognizing the need to touch people, to respond to their individual needs and the individual needs of the families as learners, one by one, and to stay child-centric. So there's room there for the learning that we want as adults for young people to develop the skills, but they can do it in context and with content that's their choice. And then, once they master these technology skills, they take it to the places where their minds go on their own. So they're able to think about new things. This is so important because these are the young people whose minds will be able to cure cancer, or when the next pandemic comes, they're the ones that will be able to piece together the things that we need to keep people safe and healthy. This learning has real benefit for those of us who are a little older, because they're going to change the world with this technology. And ID Tech is giving them the skills to do it and the space to think, to learn how to do their own thing.
Jermaine Drakes Jr. I'm 13 years old and I live in Washington, D.C. And at ID Tech, I've been a camper for 2 years.
Jermaine Drakes is an outstanding student in our organization. Pick up a basketball or play other sports, but he also is as dedicated to learning about technology. And I immediately knew I wanted him to be one of our scholars.
My first year, it was definitely wide opening. I didn't expect, it was challenging at first when I didn't understand it, especially learning how to code scripts and write scripts. It was definitely hard for that. But as I started to get adjusted to writing and coding, it actually became more fun, less of a challenge. I started to grow. Definitely ID Tech fueled the fire for me, as in it gave me more passion for tech. I love the challenge that coding gives me. I find myself fascinated with game design.
As he said, I didn't know as much as some of the other kids in the group, but I was really good at bringing them together to get the project. He sets that kind of example through work effort that other kids follow, and that gives him leadership. And then he's a good communicator. He's the kid who's the point guard on the basketball team, telling the other players where to go, but he's also the one that is first to run over when someone, his teammate, falls down and offer a hand to pull him up. So he understands that encouragement and support and teamwork is a part of being a leader.
This is definitely a stepping stone in one of my future goals. I want to eventually create my own game, and my certificate is a constant reminder that I'm well on my way to doing that. Everything is definitely not going the way we expected 2020 to go, but as my parents once told me, it's not how or when different situations come up, it's how you handle them. And as long as we can get through this year, I feel like as a society, we can all grow and come together. There's one thing I would tell the Black Student Fund organization, it would definitely be to say thank you. I really appreciate everything that you've done for me, and I just want to continue with you guys, and I want to see how far we can all achieve.
What would I tell Jermaine Drakes going into 2021? Well, wow. First, I'd say keep your head up, because this country is a country of learning. So we did a whole lot of learning in 2020, and it's going to benefit young people like you in the way that we pivot, change, and rebound. So be ready as a young person to take advantage of what the adults are going to do to rebuild this country and rebound from the pandemic. Second thing I'd say is keep up the good work of being a good student and taking pride in everything that you do. And then finally, do more stuff at ID Tech. We want to be able to touch more people with in-depth technology learning. That in-depth technology learning is math enrichment, it's coding instruction, and it's a lot about exposing people to programs like ID Tech. One of our aspirations is to share our benefit with ID Tech with others across the DC area and maybe across the country.